Hey guys, Colbert here. Welcome to another Racial Legends video. Guys, this one will be my reaction to the Doom Tower preview on the bosses. I already know some of the bosses' skills. We went over them with the other guys, the other content creators. We knew about their skills, but we don't know what this video is going to bring us more than that. So it's like a 4 minutes video, so I don't expect too much to be given to us, like any information on how to actually beat the bosses. But it should be a fun video to watch. It's like a 4 minutes video. We'll watch it together and see what they prepared for us. So let's go.
Hey summoners, we recently released a video covering everything you need to know about the soon-to-be released Doom Tower and how it works, which you might want to go check out if you haven't seen it yet. In this video, we're going to be talking about the bosses themselves. You'll be meeting one every 10 floors, and they're not exactly pushovers, so you'll need to get to know them. I know many of you have been waiting for this, so let's just get into it. First up, the Nether Spider. Her name's Agrith, but she doesn't really get around to introducing herself. She's got irresistible, unblockable, AoE poison debuffs.
Yeah, resistible AoE debuffs. Will repeat the attack one time for each spiraling without any active buffs. Poison debuffs cannot be resisted or blocked, but they can be cleansed. So cleansers.
She spawns 4 spiderlings that have pretty much permanent counterattack. Not that you'd want to remove it anyway, unless your team can somehow handle 5 AoE attacks from the.
Yeah, so you wouldn't want to remove the counterattacks. Yeah, we knew about this already. If you remove the counterattack buffs from the small spiderlings, they attack you back.
Mama Spider, along with all the poisons that come with them. You don't have a lot of time either. Agrith inflicts damage from all poison debuffs on your team at the start of her turn, but you can just stop removing them, right? Wrong. Decreasing Agrith's turn meter is a bad idea. She counterattacks whoever does it and deals damage equal to the amount of turn meter she lost.
Yeah, so you won't be able to do like an Armiger setup for this, I'm guessing.
That doesn't sound painful enough. It also ignores defense. Yikes. All in all, she's pretty tough. Some of this stuff is unavoidable, so make sure your team has some means of handling the overwhelming amount of poison.
As you can see, guys, in these videos, revivers are key. You see Raglan in there. She's got like the full kit for this kind of setup. So the guys who have Raglan are going to be having an easy time with these bosses. Easier, at least time. So Raglan has the cleanse, block debuffs, if I'm not mistaken, a revive. She's got a turn meter boost, so she is like perfect for this kind of setups. Void champions are.
And is tough enough to tank out some hits. The rest, well, that's up to you. We don't want to give away everything. And over in the damp and grimy corner, it's Borgoth, the Scarab King. Fighting him is a bit of a balancing act. Take a look at his skills. First, if you don't have a shield buff, you're in trouble. You could end up being permanently provoked and getting counterattacked all day.
Each extra hit steals 1 random buff from enemies that have no shield buffs and removes 1 random buff from enemies under shield buffs. So you're gonna need to be buffing all the time, and good champions for this, of course, are champions that provide a shield constantly. So I can't tell all of them now from just thinking about it, but Brew Crew Monster is a very nice example. Sir Nick have, shields that can be placed at almost all times.
Okay, so you'll want to shield buff up at all
depending
times.
On how fast you are.
On the flip side, the more buffs you have, the more he attacks you. And he can also steal your buffs, so you always risk giving him something you really don't want him to have. On top of all that, he's got an insane damage reduction passive that means if you want to get past his tough exterior, you pretty much need a champion with skills that can decrease the Scarab King's max HP.
Champions that can decrease the champion's max HP. You can see Vergrim color here. We also have Rotos who can do this. So Rotos Sifi will be crazy for this one, I'm guessing.
Or at least artifact sets that do the same.
Artifact sets that do the same. Maybe this is why they've increased the destroy set. Does it mean that we're going to need to farm destroy sets? Is this finally the time we're going to have to do that? I don't know. We need more inventory space actually to be farming that, because throughout my gameplay, I've just been throwing those away, keeping very, very small amounts of those that have very good substats. But overall, the destroy sets are not things that I've kept throughout, the almost 2 years that I've been playing the game.
Next in the lineup, Koldath the Magma Dragon. As you'd expect, he's all about setting things on fire. There's a real synergy to how he fights. Let's check out his skills. First, since he's made of magma, you're not going to be able to damage him with an HP burn. In fact, it'll heal him with his passive, giving him a continuous heal buff.
So if you try to HP burn this guy, he's gonna heal. That's cool because he's a magma dragon, and
He's
makes
also
sense.
got 2 AoE skills that link up well together. One throws up HP burn on your whole team, while the other skill instantly activates damage from HP burn debuffs on your team. The pain builds up quickly and is a big source of consistent damage you'll have to deal with. The real danger you have here is the Hex debuff. First, he puts Hex on your lowest HP champion. Then his first skill specifically targets champions with Hex debuffs. It hits like
Nice.
a truck. It ignores defense, and it also ignores pretty much all defensive buffs, like unkillable, block damage, or shields. If you're not careful, he's going to take out your whole team, one by one, starting with your squishy damage dealers. It's no secret that Revivers will be your friend against the Magma Dragon, but you're going to have to figure out the rest on your own.
Yeah, so Revivers, this guy has, the Heart Seeker there, so possibly this boss can be Terminator reduced. Maybe, champions like... Okay, champions like Skull Lord, okay, who can use Skull Sworn to revive him every single turn. Maybe those are also key to beating this, because that's a constant revive that you can be doing, like a constant setup. Sounds really good, by the way.
Finally, we've got the Frost Spider, Sorath.
Sorath,
We know you like cold things and things with more than 7.5 legs, so
Cold Brews.
naturally, we combined the two. You're welcome. Now, let's see what she can do. As you might have guessed, attacking a huge beast made of ice has a chance of freezing the attacker, and if you do get frozen, you're in for a slew of other nasty effects you don't want to deal with. But in general, the Frost Spider has one glaring weakness: fire. Get an HP burn up on the spider, and it halves her chances of freezing someone.
HP burn champions are going to be so important here. Top of my head, champions like Ultimate Gallic, who many of us have if you were around during the Amazon Prime launch collaboration with Raid, then you probably have Ultimate Gallic. But if you don't, then you might have had him through other means like opening shard. There's other champions that apply HP burns, single target HP burns. Like Coffin Smasher, I think, applies an HP burn. There's legendaries that apply HP burn, of course. And the best one at that is going to be Ignatius. So let's see.
And you'll want to keep the heat up too. Not only does she get tougher when she's not under a HP burn debuff, but she'll also revive herself if you kill her when she doesn't have one. She also has 2 minions.
She revives. Oh, wow. They didn't know that. She revives herself if she dies without an HP burn buff. So, yeah. HP burn, maybe extend HP burn debuff, then something to extend the duration of the debuffs. Wow. Yeah, you're going to need it.
Her. They're not a huge threat on their own, but they do provide some serious...
Look at that
support for
revive.
Sorath.
She came back at half HP, so it's not going to be an easy fight if you don't apply those HP burns. And actually, this guy went in with a Cold Heart, a Septimus, a Raglan, a Vergumcar, and I don't know what the other one was, but I don't think it had HP burn.
You'll want to get them out of the picture.
Oh, it was a Tyrant? Okay. It does have HP burn, but maybe the AI didn't work as it's supposed to work.
Especially if you don't have anyone that can cast a Leech debuff. And that's all of them. This was just a quick overview. There's still a lot left for you to discover when the update hits in just a few days. We hope you like this video.
It should be a ton of fun, guys. I can't wait for the Doom Tower. Monday is the day.
Track of our newest videos. And
5
one more time,
five trackers in there.
Happy holidays from everyone here on the Raid team.
So, just a quick overview. I'm enjoying these videos. I hope they did more of them because it brings back the excitement that the players have for the game. I just enjoy the high quality of these videos. Also, it brings, a hype back to the game. It's the best time to do this. It's December. You guys know why you love the game. You're going to test out our champions in the Doom Tower. I really hope that it's something, deep in content, so we make videos all the time for you guys. It brings back the use of so many champions, and of course, just to close this video off, guys, of course I hope we get a dupe system for our legendaries because it's getting out of hand, and with this 2x more people are going to start complaining. I just wanted to get this out there because yeah, I did get dupes. Yeah, maybe it's just me opening shards, getting dupes. everyone else getting what they want. I don't know. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.